Oh, John, it's been 30 years of hot, about to end.
Champions again, Liverpool.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Cop Council. How are we all? Hopefully everyone is having a fantastic day, and why wouldn't you be right now? You know, Liverpool are Premier League champions, reigning European champions, Super Cup champions and world champions as well. You know, it's just nice being a Liverpool fan right now. But this is our match preview show, our final match preview show of the season. What a season it's been, you know, what a long season it's been, of course, due to, crisis. But, it's nice now that football now has been completed after this weekend. This season will be over, and, what a season, what a campaign it's been for the Reds. And, we will talk more in depth. And to be fair, there are some good games as well away from Liverpool, but we will be talking mainly today about Liverpool versus Newcastle. But if you could do me the massive favour and please leave this video a like, it would be massively appreciated if you can do so. And also as well, if you're new to the Cop Council, then please hit that subscribe button, because we're trying to get to 300 subscribers. Fingers crossed we can do it by the start of next season, but that's a bit of a rough task, to be fair, because I've been asking it for a while. But we're taking it step by step, and thank you to all the love and support that the current subscribers are showing to the channel. It's much appreciated. But like I said, let's dive in then to the match preview show. And to be fair, first off, before I do actually forget, go and check out yesterday's video, guys, on Dejan Lovren. Of course, the breaking news that Zenit have agreed to buy Dejan Lovren for next season, so please go and check that out, or click the video description down below and the link will be there to yesterday's video. But the other breaking news today, and it's kind of bringing into the match preview, is that Adam Lallana has agreed as well to go and join Brighton on a 3-year deal. So, best of luck to Adam Lallana in the future as well, before I did forget about that. But, of course, as well, let me put you guys back in focus. But, yeah, Newcastle, to be fair, we've played them once this season, obviously. We were lucky, that game. I think that they went 1-0 up at Anfield, and to be fair, it was a really good goal. I can't quite remember who scored it. I believe it was Williams. I think the left wing back, scored an absolute peach of a goal, and then Liverpool come back and, absolutely destroyed them 3-1. But, to be fair, Newcastle, they've done a fantastic job this season, and especially Steve Bruce as well. I hate to, mention a Manc, a former Manc, but unfortunately, he has done a very good job. At the start of the season, I personally thought Newcastle were, they could be down and out. Obviously, Rafa Benitez, we all love Rafa. I thought that he did a phenomenal job for what he had at Newcastle, and I thought for Steve Bruce, I thought it would have been 10 times harder for him. But to be fair to him, he's managed to get them in a very good position, and they're safely in the Premier League for next season. Now, will he be there for next season? That's a whole other debate. Of course, Newcastle, they've got the current what on earth's going on with the takeover. It's been a thing now for months now, and I think it was right at the beginning of lockdown, that there was rumours that they could be sold to new owners, and Mike Ashley would finally be out for Newcastle, and it's just not happened. And of course, there's reasons to it. So if there are any Newcastle fans in here, please let me know why that hasn't happened and why it isn't completed yet, to be fair. But for on the pitch terms, I know that I've spoken to Doug on plenty of people and plenty of other people's channels, and I've personally said that Joe Linton has been the flop of the season, which I think he has been in a sense. I think that for £30 million, you expect a goal scoring striker, and I believe he's only scored 2 Premier League goals this season. I know one of them was against Spurs. I can't remember who the other one was against, but it's not good really for a £30 million striker. It's a bit ridiculous. But one player I have very much been impressed by, and to be fair, he's the player that I think Liverpool need to watch out for this game, is Alan Saint-Maximin. I think he is a phenomenal talent, coming from Nice, signing for Newcastle. I thought that, okay, it's a bit good. He's the player on FIFA that wears the bandana, and he wears bandanas, in real life. But, I thought you know, earlier on in the season, I thought he was pretty good. I thought he was phenomenal, you know, against us. I think he played against us at Anfield, but, you know, I could be wrong with that. But I've watched him a couple of times this season while watching Newcastle, and to be fair, he is a very, very good talent. And I do think, you know, maybe if Newcastle was to get relegated this season, I think maybe a few clubs would be interested in him. I could see him, you know, playing at somewhere like Leicester or maybe Arsenal as well on the wing. So, you know, maybe that, or maybe even cheeky Liverpool could put in a bid, you know, because apparently there are the rumours of Shaqiri going to Newcastle. So, you know, there are those links there. But, you know, guys, do let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section down below. But like I said, you know, fair play to Steve Bruce. You know, he's done a phenomenal job with this Newcastle squad to keep them up and keep them in the Premier League, because, you know, I think we all said this at the beginning of the season. You know, I was pretty sure that Newcastle would get relegated, and yeah, I did think that they would. And, you know, happily for them, they are still in the Premier League. So I have a few Newcastle mates, and, you know, they said, you know, Steve Bruce has done a pretty good job with that, you know, group of players. So, you know, that's actually good for them in a sense. And I like Newcastle as well. You know, the Geordies, I like them, to be fair. But yeah, moving on then to Liverpool, and of course, you know, the Premier League champions right now. You know, life can't get any better for the Reds right now. Maybe it could. Maybe we can try and get to 99 points, because, you know, for going one better from last season would be absolutely fantastic. Of course, all of us wanted to break that 100-point record, but sadly, you know, it isn't going to happen. You know, we can only get 99 points. But maybe, like, you know, the Premier League might introduce, you know, a 1-point luck thing. I don't know. But yeah, it would be nice, you know, to have got it. But unfortunately, you know, 99 points. But, you know, we can't argue anything. You know, we're Premier League champions. You know, that was the main aim and the main focus for this season, was to get that Premier League trophy. And, you know, I absolutely loved the Hendo Shuffle a couple of nights ago. It was absolutely fantastic. And, you know, we celebrated with me, Doug and Jack on this channel, you know, and we had a laugh on that video. So if you want to check that out, guys. But, you know, for me, I think this game, it could, you know, bring in some rotation. You know, of course, there are, you know, rumours of plenty of people going. Dejan Lovren, like we said at the beginning of the video, is meant to be leaving. You know, Shaqiri, could Shaqiri be going? You know, plenty of questions. But I do think Liverpool will be strong for this game. But I do think there could be a potential for, you know, a bit of, you know, squad rotation, because Liverpool, realistically, they haven't got nothing to play for now. But I do think Klopp wants to get the best ending of the season, if that makes sense, because of course, remember last season where, you know, Liverpool were, you know, they were 1-0 up, then it was 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, and then Divock Origi scored that, you know, that fantastic header that won us the game 3-2 at St James's Park. So yeah, I think that, you know, I think it's going to be another game like, I think it's going to be a very, very close game. You know, we've had close games with Newcastle recently, so I do think it is going to be very tight. But my starting 11 prediction is going to be Alisson Becker in goal, as per usual. Obviously, best goalkeeper in the world. Trent Alexander-Arnold, Virgil van Dijk, Joe Gomez, and Andrew Robinson. I switched Gomez and Van Dijk then. You normally say Joe Gomez after Trent, but still. I do think then Fabinho keeps his place. You know, didn't think he did much wrong against Chelsea, even though we conceded 3 goals. And I know the defence as well, you know, Joe Gomez and Virgil van Dijk running into each other. Hopefully that doesn't happen. And then I think you have to keep Naby Keita in the team. You know, for me and many of the other guys as well, you know, man of the match against Chelsea. I do think, you know, he was absolutely superb against Chelsea. And then what do you do with the other spot? Do you give it to James Milner? Do you give it to Gini Wijnaldum? Now, I do think, and I said I was going to predict James Milner in midfield for, you know, against Chelsea. And I'm going to guess again, I'm going to go for James Milner in midfield. Isn't a dig at Gini. I thought Gini was good against Chelsea. I thought, you know, towards the end of the game, he did look a bit tired, of course, but, you know, he did get his goal, thankfully, and did get, you know, Liverpool a comfortable gap before it all went pear-shaped in that second half. But, yeah, you know, obviously, you know, I think Gini will obviously come on in the second half as well. And then I did say, you know, there could be rotation. You know, I am debating whether or not to put Takumi Minamino in the middle. still, but I am going to go for the front three of Bobby Firmino, Mo Salah and Sadio Mane. Best front three in world football, but I could easily see Takumi Minamino being, switched around and maybe put into that, that front three at least as well. But guys, do let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And I am personally going to go with a 3-1 Liverpool win. I think that it's going to be, I think it's going to be a tight game. I do think it's going to be very, very close. But I'm going to go for the goal scorers. I'm going to go for Mo Salah. I'm going to go for Naby Keita, and I'm also going to go with Virgil van Dijk as well. But let me know your goal scorers in the comment section down below, and let me know your score predictions as well. That would be fantastic if you could let me know. But until next time, guys, that is going to be it from us. That is our final match preview show of this season. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this match preview show, and yeah, let me know as well if you guys have any videos that you want me to do, if you want me to cover a certain subject, because I really want to get your thoughts and opinions really on this channel. This is really for you guys, really, and I'm just the echo that just says stuff. But yeah, let me know if you guys want me to do any videos. There is going to be a kit video coming soon. It's happening. I know I've said this for a while. It is happening, and we'll also be having a Thiago Alcantara video for you guys in a couple of days as well after the Newcastle game. So please do check that out when it is out and available. But until next time, guys, that is going to be it from me. I've been Connor from the Cop Council, and let's hope that Liverpool can get 99 points to finish off this fantastic season. But until next time, guys, that is it from me. You never walk alone. Tra Reds.